Here Akhil Srivastava teaching you Maths App class 9th NCERT chapter 7 Triangle. Now first of all in this chapter we will discuss about the properties of triangle. Triangles is a closed figure formed by the three line segments. A triangle ABC, it has A, B and C are the vertices of the triangle. AB, BC, AC is the side of triangle. Angle A, angle B, angle C, these three are angles of the triangle. It has a three region: interior region, exterior region and region on the circle triangle. Interior region, exterior region and on the triangle. It has three angle which is called ASPT, angle sum property of triangle. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. Exterior angle sum of a triangle, when you produce a line in a clockwise or anti-clockwise, we will get the three angles, and these three angles sum will be always 360 degree. LMN. This angle and this angle. It is LMN. So R, you increase this side, so this side angle. So any one side you will take. So two right angle, two straight angles. Any exterior angles is a sum of opposite interior angle. We know it is a property in 9-angle triangle. Lines and angles. So L is the angle exterior. It is equal to sum of other two angles. Like this you can see here. Any two, if here is I am taking L and it is A and it is B and it is C, so you will get this plus this is equal to exterior angle is always sum of opposite interior. Here M I have taken this side, here I have taken M, so M is equal to angle B plus C. Here I have taken N and this N is equal to A plus C. Type of triangle. On the basis of these are given in the previous classes, class 6, 7th and 8th. Type of triangle on the basis of sides. Scalene triangle, whose all the sides are different, is called the scalene triangle. AB not equal to BC, not equal to AC. Isosceles triangle, whose any two sides are equal, I have taken ABC, AB equal to AC. Equilateral triangle, whose all the sides are equal, called the equilateral triangle. Now on the basis of angle, the triangle has a different name. One is called acute angle triangle. All the angles are acute, 40, 60, 80. Obtuse angle triangle, out of three any one angle will be obtuse, other is not obtuse, so it is called obtuse angle triangle. Right angle triangle, here any one angle is 90 degree, not other. Here all the angle, but in these two cases only one angle. So these properly you know in the previous classes. So these angles, triangles also named as isosceles, scalene and equilateral. Equilateral triangle is never right and never obtuse, because its each angle is equal to 60 degree. All the three angles are equal to, and it is acute only. But scalene and isosceles you will get right as well as obtuse. So two names you can give. Any triangle is formed by the three line segments. These three line segment has a relation which is called the triplet. So three sides are given. So if the sum of any two sides is greater than the third side, then only triangle is possible. Otherwise not. There is a sides. These are sides of a triangle. Any three numbers given. So only the triangle will be formed, or these sides of a triangle. You can say these are the sides of triangle. Three numbers are given. If difference of the two sides is less than 3, then also it is given in class 7th. Difference of two sides is less than the third side, then only triangle is possible, otherwise not. For example, if you can take 3, 4, 5. So 3 plus 4 is greater than 5. 3 plus 5 is greater than 4. Or 4 plus 5 is greater than 3. These all the three conditions must be fulfilled. Then only triangle is possible. In the case of difference, 4 minus 3 is less than 5. 5 minus 4 is less than 3. And 5 minus 3 is less than 4. All the, you can see 3, 4 minus 3, 1. 5 minus 4, 3. 1 is less than. 5 minus 3, 2. 2 is less than 4. Only these conditions, all the three are satisfying, then only triangle is possible, otherwise not possible. So congruent figures, we know very well. Congruent figure also class 7th we know. Congruent sign is, symbol is this, equal sign and one this sign. This is a combination of two symbol. One is called this and one is this. It is called similar figure, it is called equal. Similar means same type, triangle then triangle, circle then circle, square then square, rectangle then rectangle. But both are equal, both satisfying, then only congruent. It means congruent figure means figures equal in all the respects, as well as size, as well as angles, everything, whose shape and size both are equal. Circle is congruent only if their radius is equal. Do you know the radius? Circle has only one component, radius, variable, other is whole angle. So circle will be congruent only if the radius is equal. Two triangles are given congruent. Like this, in the congruent figure you can get blades, shaving blades, you know, razors, sometimes. So same type, same thing, same brand is congruent. Congruent figure, shape and size both are equal. Square is a congruent if their sides are equal. One square is congruent to other. If one square is a side of 1 centimeter and another is a side of 2 centimeter, then it is not congruent. They are not congruent. But when it is also 1, it is also 1, then both are congruent. So length and breadth, both the rectangles are equal, then they are congruent. The pages of the same copy is congruent, but page of this copy and this book is similar, not congruent. If two triangle is congruent, we know in class 7th, a triangle ABC congruent to XYZ, then their corresponding parts are equal. Correspond to, one word is there, correspond to, we know in class 7. I am only revising because this chapter has these all the things. First we know the congruency, otherwise we can't do the questions. So A correspond to X, B correspond to Y, C correspond to, corresponds I mean both the side head. A correspond to X, B correspond to Y, C correspond to Z. But if they are congruent, then these corresponding parts are equal. Like in the side, first two alphabet form a one line segment AB, XY, BC correspond to YZ, and AC correspond to XZ, means XZ equal to AC or AC equal to XZ. So all these are equal. This is equal by one property, CPCT. We know in the previous class. CPCT means corresponding part of the congruent triangle. C for corresponding, C for congruent here. CPCT. For congruency we know in class 7th, triple S, SAS, ASA and RHS. 9th we will study one more on the basis of angle sum property of triangle. Double ASA will be double AS. Here in the 9th we will study SSS, side, SAS, ASA and double AS. Two angles are equal, it means third will be also equal. So on the basis of this double A we will take, and RHS, right angle hypotenuse. SSS means side, side, side. In two triangles, if all the sides of the first triangle is equal to the corresponding side of the other triangle, then both are congruent to each other by triple S congruency. Example, this figure I have drawn, AB equal to PQ given, AC equal to PR given, BC equal to QR. So according to the equal parts, he will write triangle ABC congruent to PQR by triple S. So CPCT work. What is the work of CPCT? You can write that angle B, middle one equal to middle one. Corresponding parts angle Q by CPCT. After proving the congruency, we can write this. Last alphabet C means last R, so angle C equal to angle R. SAS, side angle side, abbreviation. In two triangles, same thing. If the two side and included angles of first is equal to the corresponding two sides and the included angle, included means between this, then other both are congruent to each other by SAS congruency. AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR, angle B, included angle, where both are meeting. But here ABC is congruent to PQR. No. ABC is not congruent to PQR because B is not equal to Q. AB is not equal to PQ. What is equal? AB equal to PR. So your name will be ABC congruent to PRQ. According to this, angle C here is equal to angle Q by CPCT. Third side is also equal. Rest parts after by CPCT you can write. ASA angle side angle. In two triangle, if two angles and included side of first triangle are equal to two angle and included side of the other, then both are congruent to each other by ASA. ABC, PQR, angle A equal to angle P, angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and AB, included side AB equal to PQ. So it is a two angle and included in between there is a AB, so it is a congruent by ASA. Then ASA change AAS, angle angle side. In two triangles, if any two angle and one side of first triangle is equal to the any two angle and corresponding side of the other, then both are congruent by AAS. A equal to Q, B equal to R, but AC is equal to QP is given. Corresponding side. So by double AS, ABC naming congruent to A equal to Q, B equal to R, QRP. What will you write? Your triangle will be QRP. It is the congruent figure. Now rest part if you want, AC, BC, BC is equal to RP. This is equal to this by CPCT. So this will take here. Last part is given RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. So any two right triangle, hypotenuse and any one side of the first are equal to hypotenuse and corresponding side of hypotenuse is a one, only one hypotenuse always fixed opposite side of 90. Then both are congruent to each other. It is a triangle given ABC and PQR, AB, B and Q 90 given, AC hypotenuse, it is a hypotenuse given, and another side BC is equal to QR. So name by RHS, triangle ABC congruent to PQR. So rest part you can prove by CPCT. AB equal to PQ by CPCT, angle A equal to angle P by CPCT. So that's all for today. In the next exercise, next lecture I will explain you some examples, theorems and exercise first. Thanks for today.